Hey, this is Keith with another car video. Um, the last car video I did was for a Scion TC. That was many, many years ago, and I've since gotten rid of that car and have picked up a Hyundai Veloster Turbo. I've had it for the last 6 years, and I've been loving the car. And just with cars aging and time passing, things happen, and you try and figure out, well, what in the world is going on with this? And I really don't want to go to the dealership and pay a lot of money for something that could be a very simple do-it-yourself fix. Come to find out, the Hyundai Veloster Turbo has a rear windshield wiper, and it has rear windshield wiper fluid. And if you push the windshield wiper stick away from you, it activates that fluid sprayer for the rear wiper. And I noticed the other day when I was driving, I tried to use that sprayer and I could hear it spraying, but nothing hit the back windshield or the rear window. And so it's like, well, I wonder what's going on. So I decided to take a look for myself, and come to find out there's a very simple fix for it. There's a very simple reason why it wasn't working, and I figured I would just share that with you guys right now. All right, when you lift the tailgate up, when you look at the back window, you'll notice that there is like a little section here that looks like it's a separate piece of the tailgate that can come off. And you actually can take this part off. And if you use something like a pry tool, a plastic pry tool, I ended up getting this one from ProFit International, I think, when I used to buy car mounts from them. It came with this so that you could actually pull the center console, the head unit, out from the dash, and you could use this pry tool, plastic, so that you wouldn't scratch the dash. So it's a very handy little tool. You may be able to find it in a different package or just on Amazon or somewhere like that. But anyway, this bracket, or this piece that is separate from the rest of the tailgate, you can actually use this pry tool to pry it apart. And you can look and see how the spoiler is connected to the top of the car, or to the back of the car, actually, sorry, the back window. And then you can also see where your windshield wiper fluid actually is supposed to spray out of the tailgate. So if you look at that little hole right there, that's where it's supposed to come out. And so mine wasn't coming out, and to test it, I lifted the tailgate and used a stick to activate the sprayer, and ended up noticing that I had a lot of water coming down from the tailgate. And so that led me to believe, okay, well, the sprayer is actually working, but it's just not being directed through the hole from that spoiler. So I figured I would take this panel off and see what was going on. So after doing that, and it's pretty loose now, so I can just take it off, you can tell where you've got the electrical connectors that I think control the brake light from the spoiler. But then if you look over, you can see this little thing right here. And that actually is your sprayer that leads from the front reservoir near the engine all the way to the back. And then that sprayer connects to this hose. And I think that is where my problem is. So I think I just need to reconnect that, put the panel back on, and then try it out, and I think it should be good to go. All right, so I've reconnected that hose, and I've popped the panel back in. And so now I'm going to close the hatch, and I'm actually going to lift the windshield wiper away from the back window, because I want to see the actual fluid flow down the window so that I know that that hose is connected. So I'm going to go back to the front of the car and start it up. And see if this has fixed it. So in order to activate the windshield fluid in the back, you just take this lever and push it away from you and towards the dash. And you can hear it. And so now I'll walk back to the back, and I don't know if you can see it, but there. So now I've got liquid flowing down the car and coming from that hole. It's originating there. So I think that was all we needed to do. So a very quick fix for getting the windshield wiper fluid to just spray the back window again without a costly trip to the dealership and being overcharged for something that literally was a 5-minute fix. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps someone. Appreciate it. Peace.